Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Vintage Fountain Pens. I took advantage of this beautiful natural light from the sun to show you a very special model made by the Americans, Sheaffer, flat top, lifetime watt dot fountain pen. This is made in this beautiful celluloid black and pearl. I hope that you can see on this lighting, this part has suffered some discoloration in time and has developed this brown patina or caramel color. The initial color you can see here was this white pearl. It's easy white. They call this model a flat top because you see the top of the cap is flat and also the end of the barrel is flat. The white dot was a sign of warranty, of lifetime warranty, and was introduced in the late 1924. You can see the white dot here, and also on the nib it's written lifetime, and lifetime refers to the warranty of this piece. This is a lever filler. Like I said, it is approximately from 1924 till 1930. And why do I say that? Here we have another flat top made in hard rubber. This is a sub-brand of Sheaffer called Craig, also a lever filler, and this is from the beginning of the 1920s. You must know about the Sheaffer company. It was the first that introduced the lever filling system mechanism to the American market, and it had great success with it. But also, it was the pioneer of this material called celluloid, and this fountain pen succeeded the hard rubber fountain pen. You can see it's quite small because it's in a junior size. And the next innovation after this model was the famous balance line with this torpedo shape or cigar shape, which was introduced in late 1928, beginning of 1929, and it continued to the 1930s with similar models. The balance line. Here I have marine green fountain pen. I will leave the fountain pens side by side, and you can see the beautiful celluloid, the beautiful colors of the celluloid. The problem with the lever fillers is that they had an internal sac, and due to the acidity of the ink, you can see clearly in this section of the video that the barrel was affected. You can see a slight discoloration in comparison with the cap, and this is due to the rubber sacs that were affected in time by the acidity of the ink. I will also leave the measures of the Sheaffer flat top lifetime white dot fountain pen, and I've already told you that this is a junior size, and after that we will be ready to fill the fountain pen and do a little writing sample with it. But till then, I want to show you this wonderful fountain pen, and let's analyze it for a second. You can see it has this beautiful cap. It has one breathing hole here and another on the opposite side. It has this beautiful gold trims, this interesting cap which ends in this sphere, and imprinted on it we have Sheaffers, the specific flat top and the white dot, the sign of warranty, and you can see a gold-plated band right above the ending of the cap. The cap unscrews And characteristics of this cap is the fact that it narrows right on the base. So be careful when you buy a used one, you should check the state of the ending of the cap because it's prone to cracking and it is a delicate part of the cap. It reveals this beautiful, beautiful nib, 14 karat nib. On it, we have imprinted Sheaffer's lifetime registered U.S. Patent Office, made in U.S.A, and some numberings. In case you haven't seen the review of this fountain pen from 1929, the Jade Green Balanced Lifetime Fountain Pen, I will share with you a little story about these numbers. You must know that these were the premium products of Sheaffer, and during the 1920s they tried to regulate all the distributors and see where each fountain pen was going by imprinting those numbers. Even when they were forbidden to imprint those numbers, they imprinted on the back of the nib. Why did they do that? They had recommended prices for every dealer that sold Sheaffer fountain pens for them. So they were against heavy discounts because they wanted to make a higher profit. Of course, regulating the market was illegal back then, and it is, of course, also now. And this was a simple strategy of theirs to see where each individual pens went to. So, what dealer gets some lots of the product. So, this is the little story about those numberings. They don't have significance for us today. They don't reveal the date of production of this fountain pen. But having the trouble of doing such a thing, it means that this was a top of the line product. And together with the white dot, you know that we have here a luxury product from the 1920s Sheaffer fountain pen industry. As you see, it is a lever filler, and I believe it works. On the barrel, we have imprinted W.A. Sheaffer Pen Company, patent August 2503, Fort Madison, Iowa, USA, December 10, 12, January 27, October 20, and the last ones are difficult, but I think they mean November 24.14. I bought this fountain pen recently. It was my latest acquisition, and I paid for it quite a large sum of money, but I think it was worth it. I paid for it 580 lei, which means I paid for it 120 euros or $140, including the shipment, the transportation cost. But I must say that I love this little fountain pen, and I can't hardly wait to see how it writes. For the writing sample, I will use a vintage ink, and I have here a Pelican ink from the late 80s in brilliant green or brilliant green. This is its original package. At first I wanted to only dip the fountain pen, but I want you to see how a lever filler feels. So you take your fingernail and simply insert it in the ink bottle. And let's do 1 and 3 times this operation. Okay. Remember to close the ink bottle to avoid accidents. Let's remove it and let's choose another perspective of the paper. That's it. Let's put okay, and as a test I'll show you that this fountain pen, you can post it. I don't like to post my fountain pen, although being a small fountain pen would help, but I prefer not to avoid scratches. Okay, so we have a Sheaffer flat top, white dot, lifetime, from approximately, let's say, 1924, 1929. Okay, this is made out of celluloid, and the color or the pattern is called black and pearl. Black and pearl. It has a beautiful 14 karat stiff gold nib, also a lifetime gold nib. Lifetime. Okay, I will test the line variation, but as I told you, it is a quite stiff nib. Let's see. No flex, but a quite nice fountain pen. You can see some juice to it. It is a quite nice writer. No scratch, no annoying feedback, and Perol, a beautiful fountain pen in a beautiful pattern. You must love this celluloid, and for me my favorite is this green marine from the 1930s, but also this beautiful fountain pen. It is quite nice, and so this was my small review of this beautiful junior fountain pen. I forgot to tell you that is a junior, so a small size. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. Thank you for your time. If you've liked this review of this beautiful vintage American beauty, please support my activity by subscribing to my channel. That's it. Bye bye.